Hey guys, Banana Luck here. Welcome back to another Watcher of Realms video. So back with the Hellfire Throne Soakadin's mode, and we're going to be trying out a chaotic team as you can see here. We also have Watchers here and another guy with A5 Dracula with Watchers. So we're just going to head in and show you guys how it's done. This lineup was actually used by Destin. I thought why not try to replicate it, because on the other video we only were able to showcase the Watcher Nightmare faction, and yeah, this one seems interesting, so why not give it a try. Let's see what we can do here. Let's pop the ultimates. See what the damage is looking like. So far, Chaotic is on top of it all. You see Dracula is on top in terms of damage, which is kind of expected. He's currently one of the best single target damage dealers in the game right now. There's really not many units that can steal that from him, and we are getting the chance to steal attack from chaotic units, so a lot of damage and penetration going on there. So even though the boss is immune to debuff, so no defense down and all that, we're still doing very well in terms of damage. Let's see what we can do here. See Gretchen gaining the stacks very quickly, that's good. So we're halfway there. We're about 200 million on Valderon and Count Dracula. Arnillion just helps Count Dracula stay alive here. You can see here that with him in the mix, then you won't have to worry about him dying. During his ultimate, if you use a unit like the Somi instead, you might run into the risk of dying, but you can also sort of time the ultimates to avoid that. Probably gonna get one more wave of ultimates here. Gonna close in at about 2.8 million here. So you probably can get the 3 billion damage here if, let's say, if you can actually get all the faction tile buffs, which are lacking at the moment, as well as all the other, faction buffs for chaotic and the Iovar buff for extra penetration. You can see damage-wise, these guys are coming out at the top, and then you have Count Dracula, the one mainly carrying the team. Watchers does not too bad as well, and then over here, yeah, you can see Kikiri also doesn't fare too badly here. I think if you have Count Dracula, then he's definitely gonna stand out on top of, say, like a Nurchak, for example. But that's granted you have him at A5 already. But yeah. So we're lacking a lot of important buffs here. For example, there's the Cyrus one, which gives extra 20% rage after casting ultimates. As long as nobody is going towards that, then yeah, gonna be suffering for a fair bit. Iovar one as well, ignoring defense and magic resistance. If you want, you can actually have a look at all the list of bonuses here. We definitely need most of this to be able to do well in terms of damage. If you click on it, you can actually go and see where the buffs is coming from. So definitely need more cooperation there. We also have the fighter defender buff here, which is going to be pretty important. The rest of the stuff, yeah, it's more or less fixed as of now. And bear in mind that I have my units mostly at high awakenings. That's why we're doing so well. If you have low awakenings, this is going to be a bigger struggle. So my advice is, if you're watching the video, probably want to focus on the other tiles instead, because Otherwise, you were just going to be running a lot of score into this without the most optimal outcomes. I mean, we have 10,000 purification score now, but that's only because all units are A5, which is not going to be ideal. So yeah, that's basically it for the video. I can show my gear before we end off here. So let's see, Valderon. We have the Soba Arcana, as well as Chaotic Doomblade is exclusive. This Unstoppable Force. And then Count Dracula is all attack means with the Unstoppable Force variant as well. Saga is an Infernal Roar as well, followed by the Shadow Gaze. And then this Gretchen with Cataclysm. I probably should have used the Infernal Ring to boost this even further, but yeah, didn't manage to do so. We can also do the Chaos Dominion one, but in all honesty, I think the Infernal Blast one does way more. But yeah, and Cornelian, I've just have her in the immovable object buff, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. But I think that we shouldn't be trying any more of these boss fights. We should be going on the faction tiles and then going back to this when we have those buffs ready, so that the newer players can also take part in this with meaningful contribution. So yeah, see you in the next one. Goodbye.